Peter who told Jesus, even if they all deny you, I never will. And Jesus is like, before the rooster crows 3 times, that is not a part of my sermon. Everybody behave. Surprise! I'm surprised. We're gonna get that fixed, just trust me. Because one thing about it, sometimes you get in a season where it feels kind of dark, and all of a sudden the light that you were guiding by goes out in your life. And you thought you were all alone, but God brought you here tonight to let you know that even if you walk through the darkest valley of the shadow of death, you don't have to fear any evil. For the light of the world is inside of you, and the light of the world is Jesus. And even though you might not have known the lights were going to go out, God is still shining in your life. So for everybody who knows, I still have a testimony. The devil tried to flip the switch. He tried to put me down in the pit. He tried to take me out. He thought he could blind me. He thought he could break me. He thought he could beat me. But God brought me here with 6,000 saints tonight. Surprise! Our light is still shining. COVID couldn't kill it. A pandemic couldn't kill it. There is no force in hell stronger than the church of the living God. Give him a shout of praise. Y'all mind if I preach in the dark for a minute? Can I preach in the dark for a minute? Y'all keep those lights shining, because maybe that's the message God wanted me to preach, is that if you have the light inside of you, it doesn't matter what happens around you. The God I serve is more than enough. Hallelujah! Come on, give him 10 seconds of praise. Oh. Hallelujah! So, I want you to imagine when we turn your lights out, the disciples have been through a very dark season. If you don't like surprises, don't become a disciple of Jesus. Because he doesn't always show you everything all at once. He doesn't always show you everything all at once. He'll tell the disciples, hey, I'm going to go up here on the mountainside and pray. Y'all go ahead and meet me on the other side. I'll see you in a few minutes. He didn't tell them about the storm they would encounter on the way that would threaten to kill them and thrash them within an inch of their life. He didn't tell them that part. He didn't tell them that part because if he told them about the storm, they probably wouldn't have set out. If God told you everything, you would pull the covers over your head and never move and wait for the rapture. Somebody here has been in a dark season, a storm season, a season you never saw coming. You never saw this coming. You never knew that people could betray you the way you've been betrayed. You never knew that people could hurt you the way you've been hurt. You didn't know you were going to lose your job. You didn't know you were still going to be single. You didn't know you were going to be single again. You didn't know you were going to have a child with special needs. You didn't know your mother would have dementia. You didn't see this coming. And it is in the seasons of our life when we are most surprised that God is often most strategic. Just because he didn't show you this moment in your life doesn't mean he doesn't know what he's going to do through it. When Jesus wanted to use somebody to reach down and pick up a man who had been lying there in that spot waiting on this moment, he said, I want to use Peter. Let me tell you something. When God chooses you, nothing can change his mind about it. I mean, just what I said about it. No addiction can change his mind about it. No failure can change his mind about it. No secret struggle can change his mind about it. No opinion poll of other people can change his mind about it. No recession can change his mind about it. No cancer, no disease, no calamity, no storm, no blackout of the lights of the power in the building. When God chooses to use you, nothing can change his mind. He's made up his mind about you. He called your name. He knew what was in you when he called you, and he will not change. He is the faithful God. I feel the lights coming back on for somebody tonight. Surprise! God brought you in this moment for a reason. Come on, let's give him praise. Let's light it up. 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 Surprise, devil! You thought you had him in the dark, but the light of the world is here.